Good morning, Vietnam. Well, no, we're not in Vietnam. We're in Alaska. But anyway, it's just sort of the same thing these days, right? This morning, we're going to have another egg because we are trying to suck in the imbeciles who voted for Donald Trump and who don't know how to cook an egg. So, you know, I figure the more of these egg videos I make, the more popular the diner will get, and the more I'll educate people, right? Well, it might not work out that way, but it doesn't matter. Still having a lot of fun making the vids. Anyway, we had yesterday a over easy egg. And I think before that we had a sunny side up, and we had a scrambled. And this morning we're going to do another over easy. But in this case, we're going to use a fancy pants TV style special piece of cookware that is designed just to make up like potato pancakes, eggs, that sort of business. You know, it has perfect size circles, and they fit your egg or whatever else it is you're cooking. So we're going to use this, and it's also a non-stick Teflon job. Yow. That is great to cook with, but may not last into the dark ages of collapse. Let's try to get this more or less centered. I have no idea how long it will last, but it will probably last longer than I will. Alright, so we need now to add to this guy some butter, because you know you can't eat eggs without butter. It's an absolute essential for the egg diet. And I can't get it off with my fucking crippled fingers. And I need another tool. Maybe this one will work. Shit, that was hot. I'm going to keep my fingers away from that. And let's see. Oh, there we go. We got the butter into the little slot. So it will now be able to cook our egg once we get it in there, which we should do shortly. And I reduce the heat because we're bubbling too fast here, right? And when you're making a over easy egg, you don't want your butter and your pan to be too hot. You know, a medium level of heat is good. And another time that I actually got the egg in there without busting the yolk and ruining my fucking vid. And as you can see, the egg is whitening up nicely as the albumin gets cooked, and the yolk is not cooking too fast. And another beauty about this pan, or this little, you know, super duper pan, is that you can close it up. You don't need a separate top for it or anything like that. You can just, you know, flip it shut, and then the top part of the egg will cook from the overall warmth inside pretty evenly, which is very nice. So let's have a look inside. And it's still fairly white because I turned the heat down really low. And what I'm going to do now is spray cooking oil onto the other surface so that that is even more non-stick than it was before. It should be amazingly non-stick now. And when the egg is ready to come off of the stove, then it should be perfect, yes, hopefully. Now, the next part of the deal here with this type of pan is that the pan, you can flip over the whole pan. You don't have to flip over the egg. So for those of you who actually did watch the video yesterday making an egg over easy, where I flipped it, you know, fancy style, chef style, and I'm getting less and less able to do all the time. This type of pan, you can flip the whole fucking pan over and you're going to get a perfect egg, you know, assuming the egg is in pretty good shape, which this one is. And so that's what we're going to do. And over she goes. And now we have an egg, hopefully, that is absolutely perfect and looks perfect, and you can serve it on, you know, an English muffin or some other round thing, and it's going to match up with the bun. And look at that sucker. Does that look good? Is that a perfect egg or what? And what we got to do now is get this perfect egg out of here in one piece, hopefully without hurting it, and being able to plate it up in the style we would like for our patrons. And this is hard for me at the moment. See, I'm already destroying the egg. It's not looking as good as it used to. And we're going to do the best we can here. So, oh, that was better. And now the egg goes on the plate, and then the egg goes in the mouth, and I will tell you all how it tastes in a couple of minutes. And let's see how it goes.